Hey guys, Dustin here, CEO of 630, and today I have Alana with me, and today we're going to show you the best women's electric bikes with a throttle. Stick around. Okay, so today we're going to show you the best women's electric bikes with a throttle and also demo them with Alana here. But before we jump in, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630 and all the content we're putting out. And also don't forget, visit our website 630.com to browse all of our electric bikes and standard bikes. Okay, so today we're going to demo and show you the best women's electric bikes with a throttle. Now, we have a whole lineup of electric bikes because at 630, all of our women's electric bikes actually come with a throttle. And we have different styles and models of electric bike depending on the type of riding you're gonna do, the type of woman you are, your body type, and your use case. So when we say what's the best women's electric bike with a throttle, it really depends on your use case. So we're gonna show you all the electric bikes that we have with a throttle and which one is best for what. So let's start out with our bike on the end here, our Reach Your Destination. Now this is our Commuter electric bike for women, and you can wheel it on up here, Alana.
I thought we weren't going to.
All right, here, we'll turn it this way. Okay. Now, if our cameraman wants to come in for a little close-up, we can show you the throttle. On all of the 630 electric bikes, the throttle is located in the same location, right by your left thumb. So the Reach Your Destination is really ideal for the woman who either wants to commute or get exercise on an electric bike. This bike is going to put you in a little bit more aggressive of a riding position than some of our other ones. In addition, it's got the very thin tires, which are going to roll super easy and fast. They're not going to create a lot of drag on pavement, which is great if you want to ride longer distances like commuting to work or running errands and you want to do it fast, or if you want to get exercise and if you want to vary up your pedal assist or just pedal on your own, this is a great option because the thin tires won't create a lot of drag and you can hit very high speeds. So Alana's 5'1". She's going to hop on this one and show you what she looks like sitting in it. We got to give her a helmet for safety reasons. Then she'll take a little demo around the parking lot here. Alana, anything else you can tell everyone about the Reach Your Destination?
It's one of our newer models. So this model existed as a standard bike, and now we've electrified it, which is pretty neat. Different frame style than our other e-bikes.
And so this is a 500 watt electric bike. So it'll get you up hills. It'll take you longer distances. The battery is going to last in full throttle approximately 20 to 25 models, depending on the conditions, the rider type. And all of our electric bikes, except for one we'll show you, which is a 250 watt, are basically in 500 watt. They can all hit a top speed of 28 miles an hour with pedal assist and 20 miles an hour if you're just doing throttle. And the range really varies. If you're doing full throttle, like I said, approximately 20 to 25 miles, if not 30, depending on the rider's weight, the wind conditions, things like that. With pedal assist, you could be talking about 40 to 60 miles, again, depending on the rider's weight, things like that. So that covers most of the bikes. Specifically this one, 40 to 60 miles pedal assist, 20 to 30 miles with full throttle. Alana, take it away. And Alana's 5'1", so you can see that she fits perfectly on this bike. She's up on the balls of the feet is the sizing that you want.
So motor's on, pedal assist 1. I'll start off with just throttle. Yeah,
so she's just
it
doing
jumps
throttle.
up in speed pretty fast. I'm at 10 miles per hour.
You can go down there too. Go
All
for
right,
a full little loop.
Let's go for a little stretch. The seating position
you can see
is
she's
not
still in a
as
pretty good
upright as
upright
with some
position
of our
as
other
well.
bikes, but it does
But
feel
she's a
really
little bit
fast.
lean forward.
It is a more aggressive riding position, so you're leaning forward on the handlebars, and the handlebars are a little more narrow than with the Every Journey or the Around the Block. Yeah, I hit
All right.
10 miles per
All right.
hour.
Sorry, I was talking over Alana. I can't hear her while she's over there and I'm here. Okay, cool. So, reach your destination. Women's electric bike with a throttle, great for commuting, exercise, errands. But if you're looking to go a little bit faster and ride the bike without the motor for exercise or pedal assist, great option. Moving down the line here, we have our Ride in the Park women's electric bike, 500 watt. Now, one of our more aesthetically pleasing frames, really reminiscent of the early 1900s step-through frame. So this is a step-through frame. It's going to be easy to get on and off. 500 watts of power, so same 20 miles an hour top speed, full throttle, 28 miles an hour pedal assist. And this bike's really great for city riding, around town riding. This is gonna put you in a completely ergonomic upright position. You'll see when Alana hops on this bike. It does have thin tires, so it's gonna roll smooth and fast. So if you like that speed or the easy rolling, if balance is not an issue for you at all, great option because the thin tires really, really move easily and glide very smooth, which is gonna allow you to get more speed with the motor and if you're in pedal assist. So, you know, I would say traditionally you see a lot of these in the city, professional women riding these to work, commuting, things like that. Alana, thoughts? Take it away, go for a ride.
I really like the frame design. And you're right, the top tube's lower, so it's easier to mount. You don't have to do the swing around the back, so I'll show you what that looks like.
And again, Alana's 5'1". She fits great. Easy step through to mount the bike.
This has the bubble saddle too, which has a little more cushion. Yeah, a little more upright than the last model.
You can see when she hits that throttle, her acceleration is quick. And the 500 watts of power really gives you ample thrust. And especially with the thin tires, she can be off and moving.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to mention too, all these women's electric bikes have throttle. They also all have disc brakes. So stopping power is going to be like on a dime. And most electric bikes out there do come with disc. If you see some without a disc brake, I'd stay away from it. Traditional bikes would either have caliper brakes or sometimes coaster brakes or roller brakes, but the disc brakes are really essential, especially if it has a throttle. Cool. Let's wheel it on back. Now this is our Every Journey 500 watt electric bike. And in terms of the, one thing I'll also mention, in terms of the displays, we have some differing displays on our Reach Your Destination, Ride in the Park, our internal Every Journey. They have a larger display here. On our more traditional bikes, we've done a smaller display. The functionalities are the same. Just a little more streamlined, keeps a more traditional look like a normal bicycle. So this is our Every Journey 500 watt women's electric bike with a throttle. This is our best-selling bike as a standard bike, non-electric. Couple really, really good benefits to this bike. One, step-through frame. Two, it has a forward pedaling design. You can see here, pedals are shifted forward 6.5 inches. Typically, pedals are right below here. So if you're gonna use this bike at all as a normal bike or pedal assist, and pedaling is going to be something you're gonna do, the forward pedaling will allow the seat to be lower to the ground, and you can still get ample leg extension when riding, because instead of having to raise the seat, you're getting the extension with the pedals moved forward. So it's a good safety feature. So if you're a woman that is concerned with safety, balance issues, you want to be lower to the ground, this is a great option. If you're gonna do just basic around the town riding, through parks, just all-purpose bike, this is really, really great option. It's got fatter tires. It'll absorb the shock going over bumps, so if you're riding through neighborhoods, up curbs, things like that. In addition, this is a truly ergonomic position. Actually, I'll let Alana hop on. Maybe you can sit on here. And it has a little wider swooping handlebar, but they really come into your body. And it looks like handlebars are a little too high for Alana. We almost could bring the seat up or bring the handlebars down.
I think I could bring the seat up.
Seat up. Let's adjust the seat. And the other thing about this bike too is, and I think the handlebars still be a little high, but it fits a varying degree of height. So women 5 foot to 6'2" can fit and adjust on this bike because of the forward pedaling design. Comes with the extra wide saddle as well. So really, all-purpose comfort, cruising, our most popular bike frame.
All right, let's go. What I like about this bike, this is the model that I typically ride, is the style. It doesn't look like an e-bike. It can pass as a regular bike, and it comes in so many cute color combinations. My favorite is the periwinkle, which is like bluish purple with pink accents. It's really cute, but there are a few other nice color combos. So that's this one. Comfy to ride.
Cool.
I think it's good for someone who's maybe not as comfortable on an e-bike, but wants to try it out.
Awesome. Well, what ties us straight into our next bike then is this is the same frame, and this is our every journey as well. The difference one is this is an internally mounted battery. So when you look at it, you can't even tell that this is actually an e-bike. The motor's back here in the rear hub, and I will say all of our e-bikes come with the motor in the rear hub. It's great for pavement riding. If you're not doing, like serious uphills like mountains and you're not on a mountain bike, you don't need the mid-drive motor. It's a little bit more expensive. The rear hub will give you enough torque for general pavement riding. So the battery's actually mounted in the tube here. Now this is a 250 watt, and it's a 250 watt because the battery is smaller to fit in here. But the beauty of that is if you're a woman that doesn't need the power, honestly, for the 500 watts for someone might be too much power. And someone like Alana at 5'1", 110 pounds or 120, 130 pounds, 250 watts is gonna be more than enough for that type of body. So this is great. If you want something that looks sleek, doesn't look like an e-bike, and just has a great look. I mean, I personally love it. Also comes in navy, teal, and the cream here, and then matte black. So this is something we just came out with. And again, same step through frame. So we'll let Alana hop on here. And you'll see too, this has a throttle, and she'll hit the throttle and you'll see it's gonna give her enough power. Go for it.
All right. Easy step through frame.
So you don't even notice the difference in acceleration.
So I hit 10 miles per hour pretty quickly. 12, 13, 14. So even though it's the 250 watt, you can reach top speeds pretty quickly. Well, depending on your size, but it's a good, comfy bike. I like that the battery's internal. It makes it a little more compact, so yeah.
So again, step through frame, and this also has the forward pedaling design. It matches up to our other every journey. So the riding style and the feel of it's gonna be the same, but you have the internal battery and the 250 watts. And could you even tell much of a difference between that acceleration and the 500 watt, really?
No, that's what I was saying. I hit like around 10 miles per hour about the same time as I did with the 500 watt. But I guess that will vary with your size and weight.
Yeah, so I'm not the expert in women's body types necessarily, but a woman, 150 pounds and under, 250 watts is gonna be more than sufficient. even to use the throttle. 150 pounds and up, you can start considering a 500 watt depending on your riding. If you're going to do a lot of hills and you really want top speeds, you know, consider the 500 watt. I can get away with a 250 watt on normal flat minor hills. If I start to tackle some bigger hills, the 500 watt is good to have. I'm 220 pounds, 5'10". Okay, moving right along. This is our Around the Block, another one of our best sellers on the standard line. And this is the ideal beach cruiser. Truly the traditional beach cruiser frame. Comes in teal, mint green, has the fenders. We also have some really more fashion forward designs like this one right here, the pink with the orange wheels. And we have some other colorways too that we will have back in stock soon, or we may have in stock as of now whenever you're seeing this video. So again, this one has the same smaller screen. It has a throttle here. This is 500 watts. It has a little bit of a higher tube. So if you want a lower step through option, electric bike with a throttle, one of these would be a better choice. But if you're looking for traditional beach cruiser, something that looks like a bike with electric, this is your bike. So Alana, if you want to hop on, and still gonna have that same ergonomic riding position. That may be too high.
You can step through, but...
Should I lower it a little?
Oh, the seat, yeah. The top tube is higher.
There you go.
I prefer to swing my leg around. But it feels a little more compact than the Every Journeys.
Oh, the battery might be off.
Yeah.
There we go. There is a switch on our batteries to turn the motor on and off.
Okay.
So you can see she's very upright.
Yeah,
the handlebars
I feel
swoop into her
tall
body.
on this one. It's a big difference, I think, with the handlebars lower too. The handlebars feel better at this lower height than they were on the Every.
The other thing to think about too is it is fully adjustable. That's the great thing. The way all the 630 women's electric bikes are set up is you can adjust it, tilt the handlebars, raise the seat, so you can really dial it into what's best for your body. Okay, cool. So, last but not least, our last women's electric bike in the lineup with a throttle is actually our three-wheeled electric bike, or our Tricycle. And this bike is great, or should I call it Tricycle, for so many reasons. Now, you know, if you have balance issues, if you just prefer something more casual where you don't have to worry about balancing, if you're going to bring things with you, you know, or if you've never learned to ride a bike, which is great, a Tricycle is easy enough where you can hop on and all you have to do is steer the front. So, and it's good. I mean, you can do around the town riding. This is a 250 watt front hub motor, so a little bit different than these other bikes. The max power, or the max top speed on this one's gonna be about 15, full throttle. Pedal assist, you could hit 20, but you're gonna have to really be pedaling hard. Obviously with the Tricycle, you're gonna have more drag with the three wheels in the back and the added weight. But you can see it has a basket here. So if you wanna ride to your local grocery store, get groceries, a Tricycle is a great option. You know, a lot of times people may have a Tricycle and then have another bike depending on their rides. I wouldn't recommend this for commuting or longer rides, but you know, under 10 miles or 5 miles to the store, load your groceries, take it home. It's a really, really fun, great option. I actually love the Tricycle personally, and Alana likes it too. She puts her dog in the back. I would say one of the most common things is if you have a dog, people putting it in the basket and taking their little puppy or big puppy with them. We've seen some big puppies back there too. So you want to hop on and show them?
All right.
And this has the step-through frame also, so easily mountable. Again, Alana's 5'1".
Yeah, this is one that anyone can ride. if you can sit on a stool, you can ride this bike. So yeah, you don't have to worry about balance at all. My feet are both up, hands up, and I'm fine. So, all right, let's go. It does take a little more time to get up to speed, but not that much. And you obviously can't turn as sharply as you would with a regular bike. So it's just something to be aware of, but it's so fun to ride, especially if you have a dog or if you like going on picnics or going to the beach. This is great for that. I love riding the trike. And also I like that I'm a little bit higher off the ground on the trike than I can be on a regular bike. Just makes me more visible, and I can see more of my surroundings as well. So I love the trike.
Cool. The trikes honestly are a lot of fun. Just because they're also so purposeful, you can take so much stuff with you, and they're just easy to ride, so you don't have to think about it. So that sums up the 630 lineup of women's electric bikes with a throttle. If you have any other questions at all, please comment below or shoot us an email, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. And don't forget, you can find all of these bikes on our website, sixthreezero.com, and take our body fit quiz. We have a proprietary algorithm that will find the perfect electric bike for your body and your life. So if you're not sure which one of these are perfect for you, take the quiz and it will recommend the perfect one for you. In addition to that, we have a 90-day test ride your e-bike policy. Within 90 days, if you don't love your e-bike, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. We also have a 365-day test ride policy for our standard bikes. In addition to that, join our community. We have an app and a Facebook Peddlers group. Our Facebook Peddlers group is a great place to ask questions, see how other people are riding their bikes, see what bikes they like, and what use cases are best for them with which bike. You can join that group before your purchase and see what others are doing, and join after to share photos of your rides and your bike. And lastly, download the app. You can track your rides, be a part of our weekly giveaways, and it's a lot of fun to see how other people are riding their bikes, how many miles they're logging on their electric bike with a throttle. So download the app and join. It's a lot of fun. All right, well, thank you for watching, and don't forget, it's your journey.
Your experience.
Enjoy the ride.